Joining me now, Maddy and Abby Fields, the princess and the queen of the Beaver Creek Rodeo, and also Punchy hanging out with us today. Thanks for bringing him with you. We always love when Punchy comes into the studio.
Thanks for having him back.
So tell me a little bit about the Beaver Creek Rodeo. You girls come out with the flags and you ride out, you know how to do everything, but you aren't participating in it specifically. You're not doing the barrel racing and the things like that.
Right. Our job is to represent the Beaver Creek Rodeo and be the ambassadors of the rodeo. So we open with the grand entry with the Colorado American flag to a pattern with music that we've come up with ourselves, and Punchy's in it this year too, so he runs around and everyone loves it. And then we run sponsor flags in between our events and then help with the events inside of our rodeo that guests can compete in. And then at the end, we take pictures and sign autographs for everybody that comes to watch.
Awesome. So definitely everybody check them out tonight when you go to the rodeo. It's starting tonight at 5 o'clock is when the doors open, correct? And then there's food, and then the rodeo begins after that.
Yeah, the rodeo starts at 6, but gates open at 5. You can get there early. We have mechanical bull riding, face painting, as well as pony rides. It's a great time, so make sure you can get there early and get great seats.
And also there's a VIP section, so maybe you don't want to be sitting in the sun, it's beating down, you can sit in the VIP, it's got more shade.
Yeah, we have a VIP section and a general admission section, so guests can choose where they want to sit, but just depending on ticket pricings is where they could buy their tickets and everything.
Now, what's your favorite part of the rodeo?
I absolutely love getting to meet the little kids because it's really special for me. Abby and I looked up to rodeo queens when we were little too, so it's cool to leave that impression on people who come. Also, the first time I ever rode a horse was at the Beaver Creek Rodeo when I was 2 years old, so it's cool to see how the little kids get out there and hopefully they start their rodeo career just like I did.
That's awesome. 2 years old, first time on a horse.
Yeah.
When was your first time on a horse?
2, actually, yeah.
So you girls both started so young. What's your favorite part about the rodeo?
My favorite part about the rodeo is just meeting everyone who comes, because people come from all around the world just to our rodeo. So it's a really unique rodeo, but I just love everything about it.
So if people want to get involved, there are a few activities they can sign their kids up for, such as mutton busting and the calf scramble. How would they go about signing their kids up for something like that?
It's really easy, but the spots do go by really fast. So you have to make sure you get there at the gates at 5 o'clock when it opens. There's an information booth inside the gates when you walk in. It's a big white tent. You can sign up for them there. We have 15 spots open for the mutton bustin', and that is a $25 entry fee, and it's sponsored by Slifer Smith and Frampton. And then we have our burro racing for our adults, which is sponsored by East West Resorts, and it's great for our adults. So it's 3 teams of 3. One rides a burro, one pushes it, one pulls it. They go to the opposite end of the arena, and whoever turns the barrel first and comes back to the finish line wins. And then we have our calf scramble we have 100 spots open. It's free. Parents just have to sign a waiver, and kids chase calves around and pull a ribbon off their tail. Whoever wins gets a little ribbon that says I won it, and the mutton busters get a trophy, and so the burro racers.
That's so much fun to watch. I love watching the calf scramble and the mutton busting, and the burro racing is so much fun. Some of those donkeys do not like to move at all.
Oh yeah, we have one specific donkey who just won't move, but you never know which one it is, so each week it's like a new little deal. So it's really cool, but all the guests love to get involved, and we have plenty of things for the guests to do while they're there.
And now, what is Punchy's role? Let's get a little shot of this guy. What does he do? He's kind of like the therapy horse for everyone.
Right. Punchy is my barrel horse's companion horse. So when I college rodeo, my horse won't be by himself. He'll have Punchy. But also, when I go to college, I'm going to study occupational therapy, and Punchy will be my animal for occupational therapy.
Oh, that's so awesome. Punchy, you're going to be a big star one day. Where can we go to find out more information for the Beaver Creek Rodeo?
You can go online to beavercreek.com/rodeo. You can also listen to us on the radio, watch this interview, or you can go to the Summer Adventure Center in Beaver Creek and find more information there.
Thank you so much for joining me today, ladies, and thanks again for bringing Punchy on with you. So the rodeo happens rain or shine, but Mark Sassy's going to give you a look at the weather and let you know if it is going to be rain or shine.